what a day in the market. Okay. Tesla had a good rally today, but Workhorse did not. And it's because it had a little bit of a downwards time there and not getting the contract, so that USPS contract. So we've got our TTM triggers and another type of setup down here and some ADX thrown in. A little bit of a stack about where we can look at the way things go. I like to call it an Easter egg setup. Looks like a big Easter egg. Okay. Okay, so we've hit a bottom. That could be a good thing. But these are some stocks that are looking like they're in much better shape. And we can confine this down to a bit of a smaller list. Here we go. And these are some of the ones that were going off yesterday. Some are still doing well. Okay. Now, let's see what we can get here for some of our other setups. I'm going through and removing unuseful ones and keeping the ones I find useful. Okay. So it looks like currently Workhorse is a buy. Okay. At least on the 4-hour chart. And on the 1-day, 1-minute chart. There was a nice little bottom for it. Excellent. This didn't turn out to be too bad of an indicator, but I'll need to add some more things in there. Let's see, we've got BNGO. Oh man, on the 1 minute, it's a sell. On the daily, it's a buy. On the 4-hour, it's a sell. Okay, interesting action there. Hit its high, Vwap down, sell and short signal. Not really a buyback yet though, so the trend is still down. Doesn't mean it's not up short term though. Okay, it's hit its high, no Vwap down, so it could still keep going up. And as weather improves, JP Morgan is a sell. It's hit its high. And yeah, see, wow, check that out. Vwap fired way down here. These are the signals we're looking for, these Vwap signals. That's about the only way you can guarantee you're getting in at the very low that you can get in at. So, unless you can find that on the daily and 4-hour charts, as you can see here, and your sell here, which means we would have no longer taken part in this rally because we did not get a signal to. So these are the codes and signals and bots that we use to make us money. Back here in Tilray, there was your signal to get in. There was your signal to get out. And to catch the rest of this rally was hype and speculation. So here we go. Signal to get in October. Hit its high. Now we're getting out. It's a sell signal. Of course, this is a long-term swing trading strategy that we're using down here. It works extremely well, as you can see. but we did not get a VWAP signal, but we did get a low that presented itself. So we would have known on the next dip we could buy in and we could safely, be okay all the way through. But let's just say on the 4-hour, you get plenty of VWAP signals, it looks like, to get in. So this one was generous enough to give you plenty of signals to get in on a good trend and not lose too much, even though, and you could have swing traded this and done very well here on Viacom. So now it's hit about of a high, it's probably going to go in the inverse direction. So we're looking for stocks that have hit lows recently. And KOS, see, this hit a nice little low here, but no VWAP signal. Okay, here was your high. The rest of it we would have shorted or not taken part in. Now we're buying it back. SOS looked similar as OCGN. How about that? Interesting. So, or we can look for these high signals with a downwards VWAP and know that that's an okay signal to short on the 4-hour. And, the daily time frame, if you happen to catch a good one. There was a good one. There was a good one. There was a good one. But then you bought it back or reversed your position. So, okay. Excellent. Now we've seen some of the ones that are going to go off tomorrow. Let's check out our Darvas box. I always like to check for those. And let's pull up a bit of a different setup for that. Okay. So for our Darvas setup, we get about the same Arun type of scan where we're using our Arun signals to find our bottoms, but we are also getting our PPS buy signals in here with our very specific bull flag Darvas, say scan indicator, which is this blue arrow here. And then this setup here also scans for trend quality, trend noise, and the awesome oscillator, I believe, when they're all in agreement above 0. So they help you find good trends. And it looks like this is about to hit a good trend again. So all of these look like ones that are going to start to recover and start doing a lot better. Okay, so now we've seen the daily signals. Let's check the, oh, not that one. 4-hour, or, well, there's something did show up there. And these are bullish, low arrow up. Okay, excellent. So these are ones that have finished their bottom and are starting to recover, at least by indicator standards. See, Arun was red, stoplights red, no buy signals, but PPS next to a breakout signal is definitely a buy signal. But all of these look like they are going to start recovering, and these are still in the stages of recovering. So looks like they're still in some red zones. Wait for them, but these will turn it around too, I'm sure. Okay. Down signal with a PPS sell signal. All right, a little bit of red zone. I'd stay away from that. But back to our Darvas breakouts. True on the 4-hour. And let's see what we get. And let's see if there's another Darvas box setup we can use. Daily range and chaos bands. And see on the 4-hour, these are the stocks. Lee Auto. Okay, so it looks like Lee Auto could be a nice target for tomorrow with USAC as well. So we'll keep this up. Okay. Yeah, I don't necessarily see anything we can use. Let's pull up Lee Auto here, see how they've performed. See, they're hitting a nice bottom here. That set doesn't give as much information as I would like. Okay. Now we're at a down here on the HA Colt shaft. About ready to fire long. So we could see a nice reversal here. And on the 4-hour, we got a PPS buy signal. Shaft started to reverse at that time. Excellent. And let's zoom out. Okay. And I don't know who these guys are, but we really want to find these Vwap signals. Anyway, and trade those. But those are your swing trading signals. Okay. This is a bit overextended on this 4-hour chart. I would not vest any time in that. Nothing really intriguing, but C and MRO. And we'll look at Tesla. And it looks like it's ready to fire long too. See the social sentiment starting to reverse. People are buying it, talking about buying it, and this is a familiar chart all around. It's about to fire off a VWAP signal, so I would be watching for that. And it did fire a VWAP signal. Here we go. So this is a little bit of an early, VWAP signal. As you can see, they happen all over the place, but they also happen around these. What is MRO? Marathon Oil Corporation? Okay, so is MRO anything like MARA? Mara? I think so. MARA. Marathon Patent Group. Okay. And looks like they're, from their buy signal that I identified yesterday with the momentum indicators. Let's see if we can find those here. And here we go. Let's try that one. And this isn't the one we were using, but it did identify it. So there we go. We're starting to get bullish again. So excellent. Now, if anybody wants me to cover anything, always comment down below and I can do that. Make sure you subscribe. That's always helpful. Let's see, what else can we pull up? And we can see which stocks are above the Bollinger Band midline, meaning that they could be taking a run. CIIC, and all of these. So these are green-lit stocks likely to take a run, and these are stocks that are either falling through that line or about to pop above it. So keep that in mind, but an excellent list of stocks to check out. Okay. Yeah, okay. 2-day VWAPs right here. It says Mara's sideways right now at 35.5. Well, I guess it is. Yeah, it's in a downtrend, but here's the 2-day VWAP here, so that's a good reversal point. Okay. Neo. Oh, my bot would have bought here. Good little robot. All right. 2-day VWAP here, bought in here. That looks like a profit to me. Excellent robots. Oh, it would have shorted from here. I see. It shorted. Well, let's click on it and find out. See if that was a sell or a buy or... That was a buy to open. Okay. Oh, no. Buy to open. Sell to open. Okay. Buy to close. Buy to open. Okay. So it shorted from 61.80 to 48.72. Very good little robot. Excellent working strategy. P&L of $5,976. So I'd say that's a good little robot we can put to work on 29 orders. And you made $2,051 on one trade. Excellent. All right. Check it out on the daily. It doesn't do so well. How about the 1 hour? Not so great. 15-minute? Not so great. 5-minute? $2,000. 1-minute chart? It still did best on Neo on the 4-hour chart. Excellent. Okay. And we don't have to take every signal we see, but if it's a good signal, we take it. So we'll have to keep in mind with this particular system. I can post this this bot here that I've got. What are we using? We're using a DMA bot. So this is the code for that if anybody wants it. It's right here. All right, so I'll leave this one off here and go out there and make some money.